Dolphins fans, welcome into Dolphins Today. I am Will Scott. Fun show ahead. We're going to preview the Cleveland Browns game on Sunday. Also going to talk about Tua and Tyreek's MVP chances. And, of course, as always, we'll answer your questions as part of our live mailbag. But first, I want to know, where are you watching from? Go down in the comments section. Let me know. I know my guy John Ruiz over there in Florida. Winlin Wits watch from the Philippines. What's up? All right. Winlin Wits watch from the Philippines. John Ruiz in Miami Gardens. Lucas on YouTube. So am I, bro. Appreciate you. Hammer Studios is in Sweet Home, Alabama. New York baseball guys in Fort Myers. Shout out Fort Myers, man. My uncle lives over there. Great spot. Bill Lyon in my former spot, Syracuse, New York. Steve Harding is in Toronto, Canada. John Ruiz, yes, Jeremy Chugg's here. Even when Jeremy Chuggs isn't here, you're asking about Jeremy Chuggs. He is here. That is good news. Craven Moorhead is in Denver. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I fell for that one. Ivan is in Rochester. Ivan is here. Lucas, Noti Gang. We appreciate you, man. Turn on your notifications if you haven't already. John Ruiz saying Tua for MVP. We're going to be talking about that. Jimmy James, Mississippi Gulf Coast. You love to see it, man. Biloxi. Go Shuckers, man. Great baseball team over there. Austin Caddy is in Whitesboro, New York. Keith Ross saying, yo, John Ruiz. I'm sure Tommy C will be here eventually, man. Gone Fishing is in Frisco, California. John Ruiz also wants Vigo and Denetheus, man. Subtle Shark, fins to the end. You got that right, brother. Steve Harding, Browns will be, oh, yeah, I agree, man. Oh, Gerald Stokes! Gerald Stokes, $20 super chat. There's no place I'd rather be than watching my Fins in Miami here on Dolphins Day with my crew. And if I had one wish come true, the Dolphins would get the win again. I wiki wiki my lowy lowy. I wiki wiki my lowy lowy. I wanna see a Tua touchdown drive. Jeremy Chuggs, welcome in. Shout out Gerald Stokes. Hey Chuggs, I think we look pretty good as Dolphins right here, wouldn't you say?
Hey,
wouldn't you say?
I'm rocking with it.
Hey, every super chat we get today, because I know a lot of y'all are like, well, you don't have your Dolphin suit on, so how are you going to shake that fin? Because Jeremy Chuggs, as you know, they love to shake that fin, right? They love to shake that fin. Shake that fin. Shake that fin. Shake that fin. There we go. Gone Fishing. Where can I get a fin? There's something called Amazon, dude. Great spot. Willy Finn! Shout out Gone Fishing. John Ruiz is in Miami, and he's saying he's got Miami. We'll let y'all choose who's going to win this game here in a second. Jets gang, trash. Gerald Stokes, stop the run. I'm with you, man. That's one of my keys to the game. Guys, I want to tell you about our new sponsor, Established Titles, man. I love Established Titles. You're not Lord Chuggs, and well, you should become Lord Chuggs. I think it'd be cool. I'm Lord Scott. It's pretty cool. Today's show is sponsored by Established Titles. It is a fun and novel way to preserve the natural woodlands of Scotland while helping global reforestation efforts. It's a project based on a historic Scottish custom where landowners are going to become a lord or a lady. Absolutely awesome. Lairds, lords, or ladies in English. Top Pack's going to give you at least 1 square foot of dedicated land with a unique plot number on a private estate in Elson, Scotland. We're flying over my land right now over there in Elson. And an official certificate with a crest. They plant a tree with every order and work with global charities, One Tree Planted and Trees for the Future, to support global reforestation efforts. You could officially include the title Lord or Lady on your credit card, plane tickets, dating profiles, etc. It makes for a great last-minute gift. And the first 200 people purchasing a title pack using my link will effectively be next to my plot within a few minutes of walking distance, depending on how many of you want to become a Lord or Lady. We can build a Dolphins kingdom over there in Scotland. Makes for a great last-minute gift. And Established Tile is actually running a massive early Black Friday sale right now. Discounts up to 80% off if you go to that link and use promo code chat. Plus, you're going to save an extra 10% if you use that promo code. Take advantage of this Black Friday sale. We're all thinking about holiday gifts, white elephant gifts. This is certainly a great one. Like I said, the first 200 people will have a plot of land right next to mine. Go and take advantage. I know Lord Campbell, Fear the Kilt's already got a plot of land right next to me over there in Scotland. Go grab a plot of land and become a lord or lady today. EstablishedTiles.com/chat. Jeremy Chucks. Fear the kill. 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 Yeah! I hope Fear the Kilt saw that, man. Hey, if you send in a $100 super chat, we make a song about you. And Fear the Kilt specifically requested a Scottish theme song, and we got to get some bagpipes or something here to make it even better. Yeah. John Ruiz going with Miami. He's saying the Fins are going to win 30-26. Antonio Trevino is saying MIA. Robert Jarvis as well. EJ Sanchez going with the Fins. Mr. Buttflake saying Miami 30-24. Joshy saying Fins. I'm with you, Jordan Air. Tell me how I'm supposed to breathe with no air. Jordan Air, if you send in a $100 super chat, it's going to be pretty easy to make a song for you, man. Gone fishing. Yes, I'm with you. John Ruiz. Tua versus Brissett. Chip Corley, what's up? Chip, how you doing? Chip, it's good to see you, my man. Paul Glover is saying Fins. Undead Animals. Miami wins 24-10. Fins up. Saying Tua for MVP. I couldn't agree more. Willy Fins. Shout out Steve Harding. He says the Fins are going to win 35-17. Ooh. John Ruiz saying Lucina to Miami. So we got that super chat earlier from Gerald Stokes. Every super chat, I shake that fin. Shake that fin. Can they see the fin? Shake that fin. Yeah. Shake that fin. I got to stand on my tippy toes. What happened to this little platform we had over here? I don't know if they moved it. I kind of liked it. I stood up on it, was shaking that fin. How many sacks on Brissett? I would agree with that. And if you want to get a question in on the mailbag that we have coming up, Jordan, there, use hashtag Dolphins or super chat. Every $10 super chat, we do the Tua song. Every $50 in super chats, we'll give you guys the Dolphins fight song.
Oh, we love the Dolphins fight song.
Chip Corley, I'll make sure they know that. That won't happen again. What a week it was last week, guys. We not just broke, but shattered our super chat record during the Bears game. $2,000 in super chats in large part due to these 5 amazing folks. Oh, Gerald Stokes again! Gerald Stokes is on pace to be our Week 10 MVP. Here were our Week 5 MVPs. Chad Jones, David Breakout, Deneathius, Brandon McNeil, and Fear the Kilt. Fear the Kilt. Oh, my gosh. Every $100 super chat we get will make a song for you. How about that? Gerald Stokes, Willy Fins, $5 super chat. Defense plays way better at home. Blowout 35-12 Miami. I'm with you. Gerald Stokes, you couldn't have said it better. We'll talk about that in the preview, but the defense away from home this year, Chugs, get this, the worst defense in the league on the road. 32 points per game. Just brutal. Guys, if you are ready to get this thing rocking and rolling, then go down, like the video, hit that thumbs up icon, like the video, like the video, like the video, like the video, go and like the video. We're having some fun here on Dolphins Today. Me and producer Jimmy Chuck. So like the video, guys. We're 32 likes right now. Got over 100 people watching. Go and like today's video. I know Wendell and Witz like the video. Jordan Air, if you like the video, Gone Fishing. If you like the video, Wendell and Witt, if you want to get that in on the mailbag, just use hashtag Dolphins. But go down and like the video, guys. We're 35 likes. Let's get those likes up. Oh, John, you are probably our first like on this video, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, John Ruiz is a real one, bro.
He's a real one.
John Ruiz has been here since the jump. We appreciate John Ruiz, man. Gone Fishing. I love the video, guys. Go down and like the video. The more likes we get, the more people will join us here on our channel. I got Ian Rappaport on tweet notifications. Just make sure no Dolphins is, bro.
The happier we get, the more likes we get.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Proven fact.
That's what I'm saying, 100%. John Ruiz, every $100 super chat we get will create a song. That is the rule. $100 super chat, we'll do it. All right, guys, use hashtag Dolphins or skip the line with the super chat now. Got a mailbag coming up around the corner. If you want to get on the mailbag, use hashtag Dolphins or super chat.
Joey, I see your question.
Yes.
I can't pull it up because you didn't use hashtag Dolphins.
Use hashtag Dolphins to get on the show, and we got that mailbag coming up. So you guys still have some time. But we will answer your question if you use hashtag Dolphins, or you can guarantee yourself a spot on the show by super chatting. Guys, who you got?
Is this a prove-it game for the Dolphins?
It's a big game. It's a big game. It's a big game for both teams. I mean, the Browns have Deshaun coming back pretty soon. If they fall to 3-6, I think they're out of it. There's a huge difference between 4-5 and 3-6. So if they're like 5-6 with Deshaun coming back, they have a really good chance to make the playoffs, maybe.
Yeah.
But if they're 4-7, they're done. So this is a really big game for Cleveland, a game they really got to win. But it's also a big game for Miami. There's a big difference between 6-4 and 7-3 too. I mean, a chance to be 7-3, especially when the AFC playoff race right now is pretty tight. They gotta have a good showing here.
John Ruiz, I see your question, man, but hey, Sidney Jones is already signed.
Sidney Jones is with the Raiders. OBJ still out there. He loves Jeff Wilson after one game. He went to sign Jeff Wilson to a 10-year deal.
I went to school with Jeff Wilson. Mean Green, baby.
Jeff Wilson, 10-year deal? What do y'all think? I mean, he did look good in his first game.
I think it's not enough.
10 years, maybe $20 million total. I think it's a pretty good deal for both sides. Lock them up. Be a good value deal.
10 years, $30 million.
I don't know if I'm willing to do 30 mil. Maybe 20, 25.
$3 million a year?
For 10 years? Running backs don't play until they're 35. He's 25 right now.
Dude, he's going to be one of the best in
I hope so. Lock him up. John Ruiz wants to lock him up. John Ruiz, trade Eric Rowe for Jesse Bates. Well, the trade deadline's passed, my friend. That would have been something that I would have been in favor of before the deadline. All right, guys, here is what is coming up on today's show. Could Tua and Tyreek Hill be in the MVP conversation here? It would not be something. Exactly.
Oh.
By the way, guys, what do y'all think about Chugs' glasses? Chugs is looking like a stud right now, dude. He's looking like a stud.
Dude,
I think it should be the permanent look for you, Chugs.
Dude, I've had some fits the past couple days.
How so?
Yes. Oh, you weren't here yesterday, were you?
I was here yesterday. I was not here on Tuesday.
Did I wear? No, yesterday I wore my new shoes. I got some new Nikes, some khaki pants. Then I was rocking a cool shirt, my green, my flowy shirt that I wear.
Yeah.
I had the fit yesterday too, and then today I kind of went back up with the Nikes, a little kind of light Nike jacket.
Actually, we're going to ask y'all after the mailbag your favorite season. I love the fall. Like, you're not cold, but you can also wear long sleeves. I love fall weather.
Dude, Will,
fall weather.
Feel this long sleeve really quick.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, right?
Dude,
that's the material right there.
Is that a half zip, a quarter zip? What is that?
It's a little quarter zip.
I love quarter zips, dude.
It's a little
It
Nike
is quarter zip season.
And it's the light. It's like you can like run in this shirt if you want.
It is quarter zip season, no question about it. John Ruiz, hope you're right. Here's what's coming up. Tua and Tyreek for MVP. We're going to talk about it. Then we got a mailbag, and then we're going to close today's show talking about, Fear the Kilt is here! Fear the Kilt, we have your song! Fear the Kilt! 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 You wanted Scottish? We got you! Gerald Stokes! $5 super chat. Fear the Kills. Whenever you super chat, we're singing your song. That's how we roll here because you're part of the $100 super chat club. Should I go to the Niners game? I hate the Bay Area. Are you? So, Gerald Stokes, where are you at? I mean, like, it depends. Fear the kill. We love you, dude. Gerald Stokes, it depends where you're at. If you're in Cali, I'd say go. I'm not going to say fly from North Carolina to be at the 49ers game. That's going to be a good game, though. Mike McDaniel against his former team. Remind me where you're at, Gerald.
Oh, my God.
$5 super chat. You know what that means. Willy Fiend! Shout out Gerald Stokes!
My guy in the chat, Chip Corley, you look good, you feel good, you feel good, you play good, they pay good. Jeremy Primetime Chugs.
Dude, Jeremy Chugg's a stud, dude. Jeremy Chugg's a stud. Yeah, he's in California. Yeah, I would say go, Gerald Stokes. That's right. I think
that'll be a good game.
Go. Might as well go to the Chargers game while you're at it. They have a little California road trip here in a few weeks. I'd say go to both games.
California dreaming on such
Gerald! Fear the kilt again! Fear the kilt! 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 Shout out Fear the Kilt! Watching from, drumroll please, Pawleys Island, South Carolina. Oh! Shout out to you, Chanticleer Country. Go CCU. We appreciate you, Fear the Kilt. You're a real one, my friend. Woo-hoo! It's going to be a fun show, I would say.
It's going to be a great day.
It's going to be a fun show. Going to be a good day. Gonna have a good day. And all my homies gonna ride today. And all my homies are with the Fins today. Hey, gonna be a good day. We got a little MVP show coming up. Fear the Kilt and Gerald Stokes, you've been the MVPs of this show. But can Tua or Tyreek win the NFL MVP? Find out around the corner. Dolphins fans, welcome into Dolphins Today. I am Will Scott here talking about the latest Dolphins news and rumors, and there's a couple of Dolphins getting some MVP buzz right now. In fact, I think the Dolphins have two legit NFL MVP candidates on their team right now, and we're going to talk about both of these guys throughout the show, but I want to know first from y'all, pick one to win the MVP. If you had to pick one right now through the first 9 weeks of the season, who should be the NFL MVP? Tua or Tyreek? Go down in the comments section and let me know. It's the Pins comment. Reply to it when you get a second. But we'll start with our quarterback here, Tua, who is having a fantastic third season. We knew it was going to be an important year for him coming in. And he's really silenced the critics. A nearly 70% completion percentage, nearly 2,000 yards. Keep in mind he missed 2.5 games here. 15 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, has one of, if not the best, TD to interception ratios in the entire league. And I'm not the only one saying that Tua belongs in the MVP conversation. Kay Adams, who now works at FanDuel, formerly with Good Morning Football, she said this: Tua Tagovailoa officially needs to move front and center of the MVP conversation. The Dolphins are now undefeated. Get this, 6-0 when he started and finished the game. Well, some people will be like, you can't give MVP because he missed games. Well, that's exactly why he should be in the conversation for MVP, because the Dolphins' miserable performances were when he was out with that concussion. Kay Adams chiming in, Shannon Sharp also chiming in here. At some point, we're going to need to put Tua in these MVP conversations. Tyreek for Offensive Player of the Year as well, in my opinion. And I couldn't agree more. We'll talk about Tyreek in a second. We'll continue to talk about Tua here. But you look at where he's ranked across the league. I'm not going to put passing yards on here because he missed 2.5 games. Passing yards per game, he's top 5. TD interception ratio, 15-3. That's probably the best in the league. Completion percentage, he's 4th. Pass yards per attempt, 9.1. But I thought he couldn't throw the ball down the field. And then he has the highest passer rating in the league. Higher than Mahomes, higher than Joe Burrow, higher than Justin Herbert, higher than everybody. Number 1 in the league in passer rating. And like I said, he has really shut everyone up. You heard the critics being very loud throughout the offseason that Tua was on the hot seat, that this was going to be his last year as an NFL starting quarterback. There was a lot of people saying this that did not believe in Tua. that thought he was a bust, and Tua has shut those people up and has legitimately become one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL this season. Now, when you're talking about his MVP chances, right? When you're talking about his MVP chances, what does that letter V stand for? It stands for valuable, and that is significant. Most valuable player. How do you measure value? Like this. With Tua, the Dolphins are 6-0 in games he started and finished. They have not won without him. A miserable performance against the Jets. They blow it against the Vikings in the end. They collapse in the second half against the Cincinnati Bengals as well. 6-0 with him, 0-3 without him. That sounds pretty valuable to me. Guys, is Tua Tagovailoa going to win MVP? Right now, we'll talk about betting odds in a second, but he's very much in the mix. Type Y for yes or type in for no down in the comment section. Go down, let me know what you think. I might take a future on Tua to MVP, man. I really believe in him. Tua, even if he doesn't win MVP, was in the mix here to be the Senator of Florida. Did y'all see this on Twitter the other day that Tua got 17,000 votes? I have to admit, it's partially photoshopped. The guy that was actually running, they erased the first half of his first name and his entire last name. But I would have believed it if Tua had 17,000 write-in votes in the state of Florida. I would have voted for him for sure. Tua for president 2024. Guys, before we get into more about Tua and Tyreek, I want to tell you about our friends at Established Tiles because they are sponsoring today's show. Appreciate them doing that. It's a fun and novel way to preserve the natural woodlands of Scotland while helping restore global reforestation efforts. It's a project based on a historic Scottish custom where landowners are referred to as lairds or lords and ladies in English. Title packs, going to give you at least 1 square foot dedicated land. We're flying over my land right now. Also, Fear the Kilts land with a unique plot number on a private estate in Elston, Scotland, and an official certificate with the crest. They plant a tree with every order and work with global charities such as One Tree Planted and Trees for the Future to support global reforestation efforts. You could officially include the title Lord or Lady on your credit card, plane tickets, dating profiles. I'm Lord William Scott. How cool is that? Makes for a great last-minute gift, and the first 200 people purchasing a title pack using my link will be right next to my plot, a few minutes of walking distance. We can build our own Dolphins kingdom over there in Scotland. I know Lord Campbell, a.k.a. Fear the Kilt, he's now a Lord. You can be as well. And they're offering a massive Black Friday sale up to 80% off. You can take advantage of that. Plus, you're going to save an extra 10% if you go to this link and use promo code CHAT. EstablishedTiles.com/chat, promo code CHAT. That link, that promo code, going to be in the comments and the description of this video. Mentioned earlier the MVP odds. Let's take a look at those now because Tua right now tied for 5th, right? So you got Patrick Mahomes who's leading. Personally, I don't think he deserves to be leading, but that's a story for another day. Josh Allen's up there. Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson are the guys in front of Tua. Tua is tied with Burrow. Who saw that coming? Geno Smith. They wrote him off. He didn't write back, though. Justin Herbert, Kirk Cousins, and then Tyreek Hill tied for 10th with Tom Brady, actually, tied for 10th in the MVP odds. So these guys are trying to become the first Dolphin to win the MVP since Dan Marino in 1984. It's been that long since a Dolphin has won this award. In fact, Dan is the only guy to win this award. Did it back in 1984 when he was the best quarterback in the league. Dan the Man, the legend himself. But yeah, no guy has won, no Dolphin has won an award since Marino in 84. But Tyreek has a good shot to do it if he can keep these numbers up. Look at what he's done so far this season. 76 receptions, over 1,100 yards, 122 yards per game, and then 3 touchdowns for Tyreek Hill. Caught a touchdown in the last game against the Chicago Bears. But over 120 yards per game for Hill, over 1,100 yards, 76 receptions, and he made history last week against the Bears, becoming setting the receiving record first 9 games. He passed Isaac Bruce for the most receiving yards by a player in the first 9 games of the season. Can't stop the cheetah. No one's been able to slow down the cheetah. But I thought Tyreek's numbers were going to dip, going from Patrick Mahomes to Tua Tagovailoa. All the experts told me that was going to happen. In reality, it's been quite the opposite. But believe it or not, when you're talking about his MVP chances, no wide receiver has ever won the National Football League Most Valuable Player award. Can Tyreek become the first? I mean, look, if he continues to put up this type of production, I think he's going to be at least in consideration for it, if not win the award. He's having one of, if not the best receiving seasons, at least from a yardage standpoint, that we've ever seen. He's on pace right now to break the single season record for receiving yards in the season. Calvin Johnson almost got 2,000 back in the 2012 season. Cooper Kupp almost did last year in 17 games. Here's what Fan Nation said about Tyreek's chances to win MVP. It's time for Tyreek Hill to be included in the MVP conversation, as in NFL MVP. By definition, the award goes to the most valuable player to his team. And who's been more valuable to his team than Hill has been to the Dolphins? I couldn't agree more. Look, I know that the MVP is considered to be a quarterback award, that a quarterback's going to win every year. It should not be a quarterback award. It's really bugged me in every level of football. High school, college, professional football, the MVP, the best player award, the Heisman Trophy, you name it, going to go to a quarterback. I do not think it should be a quarterback award. The best player, the most valuable player in football deserves to take it home, and Tyreek has been the best player in football this season. We'll talk about, which is why he's probably going to win Offensive Player of the Year, but you should at least consider him for MVP. Here's why he's probably not going to win it. It's a quarterback award. That's number one. A non-QB hasn't won it since Adrian Peterson in 2012. So it's been 10 years. And then on top of that, as we've discussed, no wide receiver has ever won the award. Here's why Tyreek can win it. There's not a clear front runner right now. I think producer Jeremy Chuggs would agree with that. There's really not a clear front runner. Yeah, Mahomes is the betting favorite. Yeah, Josh Allen's up there. But they haven't had, insanely stellar seasons. They've been really good, but those guys are not having the best seasons they've ever had. Tyreek is. He's having that record-setting year that we've discussed, on pace right now to break the single-season record for receiving yards in the season. And then, like Fan Nation mentioned, his value to the team. He's so incredibly valuable to the Miami Dolphins. Guys, if you think Tua deserves it, or I should say Tyreek deserves a chance to win MVP, type cheetah down in the comment section. Go and type cheetah. Show some love to the cheetah. Guys, show some love to our channel by subscribing to the channel. I like doing videos like this, kind of an in-depth analysis of awards and the players and stuff like that. So we'll get you more content here. We get you guys daily Miami Dolphins videos. Also going to be live for the Browns game on Sunday. Go down, hit that big red subscribe button. Guys, do you think the cheetah deserves the chance to win MVP? I really like that show he just did, Chugs, by the way. I like it. I like creative shows like that. Oh, my gosh. Let me know down in the comment. I knew you were.
I got a question. So somebody on Twitter turned every starting quarterback into a woman. And
Tua's not bad looking.
I just got to say, out of these four quarterbacks, we have Dania Dimes, Lamara Jackson, Marsha Mariota, and Tua Tagovailoa. I think Tia looks the best.
Fear the kilt to saying Chugs is a madman. I agree. I think Tia looks the best, for sure. For sure.
Will, it's your type right there. Tia.
Chugs, you're absolutely killing me, dude.
Guys.
Fear the kilt saying Chugs is a madman.
What do y'all think? Where are y'all at in this?
Gerald Stokes.
Tia 1 to 10. What would you give her?
I'm not answering that question.
What? Why?
Robert Jarvis.
Will, Tia 1 to 10. You see her at a bar.
Fear the Kilt is saying, what the actual F? Fear the Kilt. Chugs is a madman. Chugs is a madman. Oh, this has been trending on Twitter all day. Literally every single starting quarterback in the NFL. I don't know what app they used here.
Tia 1 to 10.
I'm not answering.
What?
I'm not answering that question. John Ruiz. Mark. Oh, my gosh. You're too funny, Chugs.
What do you think?
What do you think? I'll answer. Answer it first.
I think 5 beers and Willy Fins might be singing a little Tia
Push the
roller
damn graphic.
coaster ride.
Push the damn graphic. Will Tua win MVP?
Will wants to ride that Tia roller coaster.
This just is not it. Will Tua win MVP? Type Y. No, not Tia. Will Tua win MVP? Type Y for yes, or type N for no. Fear the Guilt said, I am uncomfortable with this line of questioning. I could not agree more, Fear the Guilt. I couldn't agree more. John Ruiz saying yes.
She doesn't look that bad.
Batman, I agree. John Ruiz. Johnny Lightning saying yes. Guys, we got a mailbag coming up now. Don't ask me about Tua Tagovailoa. But you can ask me anything else. Use hashtag Dolphins or Super Chat.
Daddy Dean, Tia.
Or skip the line with a Super Chat now. I have gone off the rails. Oh, my gosh.
Would you shake that fin for Tia?
You need to shut the hell up. Use hashtag Dolphins or skip the line with a Super Chat now. You can get, I agree, Fear the Guilt. Shugs is a madman. He's out of freaking control. Use hashtag Dolphins or skip the line with a Super Chat now.
Hell yeah. Get those questions in. Hashtag Dolphins. Get those questions in. Will's trying to act up here. Dolphins live.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, Fear the Guilt. You got that right, dude. Guys, use hashtag Dolphins or Super Chat. If you Super Chat, you skip the line, and you guarantee yourself a spot on the show. Batman is Tua franchise quarterback. We'll probably get that on, my man. Use hashtag Dolphins or Super Chat.
Is Tia wife material?
To skip the line right now. You know Tua's married? Yeah, he got married back in August. Like, nobody knew about it. And
really?
Then some guy named Annie Slater's reporter in Miami, broke the news from what he called a clergy source. I just thought that was a pretty funny tweet. Clergy source, Tua's married. Got married to a former University of Alabama sorority girl. So good for Tua. Good for Tua. All I'm saying is, since Tua's been married, he's been playing pretty good ball. I don't know if there's any correlation there.
Maybe he started to manscape.
Yeah. Manscape.com/chat. Promo code chat.
Yeah.
Fear the Guilt. Appreciate the question. Use hashtag Dolphins or Super Chat to skip the line. Blake Carter. Tua got 17,000 votes for Senate. Yeah, Batman. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Kyle Soro saying, go Fins. I'm with you, Kyle.
Chappelle Shaps. Tia up.
Oh, my gosh. Johnny Lightning. Let me know we're good on questions. Yeah, that's a good question, Fins up. I really don't know. Gerald Stokes.
Willy Fins.
Shout out Gerald Stokes. We'll get your question on the show.
We're going to start our mailbag off with that question, Gerald.
Guys, if you super chat, you get on the show. You skip the line. Best way to ask a question.
Ask us about Tia. Ask us about the upcoming game against the Browns. Ask us anything. Just use hashtag Dolphins in your question.
Yes, sir. Hashtag Dolphins. And producer Jeremy Chuggs can find your answers, or questions, I should say. We'll answer your questions.
Will is just
I'm in shambles.
Shaken.
I'm in shambles right now. That wasn't even in the script. You went off script. You're the producer. You're supposed to stay on script. I still love you, though, Jeremy Chuggs. That's my guy. That's my guy.
All
Joshy.
Right.
I'm with you, dude.
I think we got enough questions. Unless you want to see Tia again.
No, I'm good. All right. Got a Dolphins mailbag coming up. Homie D Clown saying Willy Fins. Dolphins mailbag coming up. Use hashtag Dolphins or
no one
Super Chat
asked Will to stand up.
To get on the show. Got to restart the cut. It's your fault. I'm in shambles. All right, tell me when. Dolphins fans, welcome to Dolphins Today. I am Will Scott. On today's show, we're going to be getting into a Dolphins mailbag, answering your questions live here on Dolphins Today. We begin with Gerald Stokes, $5 Super Chat. We appreciate Gerald Super Chat to get on the show. Do you think our injuries at corner is changing the blitz packages? Yeah, it's possible. You got Nick Needham out. Byron Jones has not come back. We'll talk about him a little bit later on in the show, I think. You saw Brandon Jones on those safety blitz packages doing a lot of damage, including Mac Jones in week 1. We haven't seen them really pressure the quarterback well at all. In fact, the Dolphins rank in the bottom half of the league right now in sacks. So, yeah, I absolutely agree, Gerald. That's a good observation. John Ruiz. Sign offensive lineman like a left guard and sign a cornerback and sign a safety and sign a massive contract to Jeff Wilson Jr. I'll say this, John Ruiz. You'd be the most aggressive GM in football. You need to consider a career in that. Sign offensive lineman. Robert Jones looked okay, not great at left guard. We'll see if they stick with him. I'll tell you what, when Eichenberg comes back, I don't want to see him at left guard. Sign a corner. We'll talk about one a little bit later on today's show. Sign a safety. I think they're okay at safety. I really do. They have Eric Rowe. They have McKinley that they keep bringing off the practice squad. Fagellum hopefully back soon, healthy. And then you said earlier, John Ruiz, that you wanted to sign Jeff Wilson Jr. to a 10-year contract. I don't know about 10 years, but if he has a productive rest of the season, I'm all for locking him up, having him be the franchise RB. Chris Woodby, we appreciate the $2 Super Chat. Thank you, sir. Guys, use hashtag Dolphins to ask a question or Super Chat to ask a question. Fear the Kilt, use hashtag Dolphins, and wants to know, what is the scoop on Byron Jones? So Mike McDaniel was asked about this at his Wednesday press conference and said he would not rule out Byron Jones returning. I think a lot of Dolphins fans looked at that as positive news. Personally, I looked at that as no news. We still don't have much of an update on Jones. You know, it's possible he just keeps having these setbacks, but gosh, it'd be huge for this team. I mean, I look at the bye week, right? The bye week's coming up after this week. Maybe after the bye week, he'll return. That's best case scenario. Canine Elite. Any shot Miami is in the mix for OBJ. Good to see you again, Canine Elite. No, because just other teams have been linked. The Cowboys have been linked a lot. The Ravens, the Bills, even the Rams still kind of. Here's what we did last season with the Rams. I mean, he proved that he's still a really good player. A lot of people thought he was washed up in Cleveland. He gets away from Baker Mayfield and becomes OBJ again. 7 touchdowns in 12 games, nearly 600 yards. I've said it before. I've said it again. I don't think the Rams win the Super Bowl without this guy. But he did tear his ACL in the Super Bowl. He's very close to being 100% able to play again. Now, here's why he might sign with the Dolphins, or why the Dolphins might insert themselves in the mix. There's a couple reasons for that. Number one, Chris Greer is a home run hitter, right? He's a guy that if there's a big player up for grabs here, he's going to throw his hat in the ring. Bradley Chubb's obviously a little bit different because he's a bigger need, but you know what I'm saying with Chris Greer being the home run hitter that he is as a GM. That's number one. Number two, the Dolphins are a playoff team, potential Super Bowl contender. They're going to be look, OBJ's the best free agent left. So when you combine those two factors, Dolphins hopefully a Super Bowl contender, OBJ the best free agent left, then maybe they'll make it work. You also don't really have a wide receiver that's submerged as a third wide receiver because Ced Wilson hasn't been good. But guys, where do you think OBJ is going to sign? I don't think it's going to be Miami. Right now it's looking like Dallas. You heard CeeDee Lamb. You heard a couple other guys recruiting him this week. Let me know where you think he signs down in the comment section. I bet you we know something in the next week or two. Fins up. Will X-Man start the INT show this week? I hope so, man. He's actually in my players to watch when we get to our preview here in a second, but I hope so. X has not been as productive this year. I would love an interception to turn his season around a little bit. Mr. Buttflakes, what's up? Should we get rid of Josh the Trash Can Boyer? I'll tell you what, man. When you look at how the defense has performed this year, the defense has been absolutely abysmal. They rank in the bottom half of pretty much every single statistical category. When you're talking about a possible guy to replace Josh Boyer if you fire him, which I'm not saying fire him right now. I'm not saying fire him mid-season. But if this level of inconsistency remains throughout the season, especially on the road, then yeah, I think they should fire him. We'll get to a name that I think they should hire here in a second, potentially. First, I want to tell you about this great deal over at BetUS. If you go to that link, chatsports.com/bet, and use that promo code, you are going to get a 125% deposit bonus. You're also going to get a free jersey. Yes, we have brought back the free jersey deal because the Dolphins are on a win streak. That is the link. That's the promo code. Sign up, deposit at least $100. Get that deposit bonus, make your first bet, and then email a screenshot of your bet slip and your account number to that email right there, jersey@chatsports.com, and you'll get to pick from a Tua Tagovailoa jersey and a Tyreek Hill jersey. Let us know the size. Let us know the color. Let us know all the necessary information. Jersey@chatsports.com. Go and email them for more information. Brody fans, what's up? Who should we target if we fire Josh Boyer? Well, that last question was about firing Boyer. So yeah, I'm gonna throw out a name here. Maybe Matt House from LSU is a guy that you look at here. Matt House was the linebackers coach with the Kansas City Chiefs prior to this season with LSU. He's gone to LSU. He's been a part of kind of rebuilding that defense. And LSU right now is a top 10 team, just beat Bama. Their defense has been stellar here the last couple of weeks. So, yeah, I really like the possibility of hiring Matt House. Now, would he leave LSU after 1 year? Probably not. I mean, he's got a good thing going over there in Baton Rouge. He might parlay that into a college head coaching job. But what I'm looking at when I'm talking about hiring college coaches, whether it be for the head coaching position or the assistant coach position, here's what I'm looking at. Have they coached in the league before? Because if not, they might not want to go back. Or they might not want to go to the NFL, but they might want to go back. Matt House has coached in the NFL a few years with the Kansas City Chiefs, so I think it's possible. Will Josh Boyer be fired? Type Y for yes or type N for no down in the comment section. Go down, let me know. After the season, maybe. After the season, maybe. Not mid-season. Finzaholic Show, we appreciate you. By Batman. I broke news on Chubbs 45 minutes before Byron after bye. Yeah, I hope so, man. Shout out to you breaking that news. Well, we were live on here talking about it as well. Thank you for the super chat. I'm with you. I hope Byron Jones can return after the bye week. I think it's possible. If not, he's probably not coming back this year. Fear the kill. Fear the kill. Shout out to you. $2 super chat. We love you, Fear the Kill. He is a super chat Hall of Famer watching over there in Pawleys Island, South Carolina. And we talked about established tiles. He is actually Lord Campbell now. So you can become a Lord Lady today as well. EstablishedTiles.com/chat, promo code chat. Winland Witt. Could the Dolphins run a 3 wide receiver set? Also put Gesicki on the outside and spread the defense out. Wouldn't Miami have mismatches that Tua Tagovailoa can throw to? I'm with you. I mean, Gesicki even said in the offseason he played more of receiver last year than tight end. Mike McDaniels made him more of a true tight end. So, yeah, I wouldn't be against that at all, but he's certainly a pretty big red zone target. But he can't really block as a tight end. As a tight end need to block. So, yeah, maybe Winland Witt. Send that to Frank Smith, the OC. Send it to Mike McDaniel as well. Batman. What's up with Sad Wilson? He's been a ghost so far, and that's why I didn't really shut down the idea of bringing in OBJ earlier, because you don't really have a third wide receiver. I think Scherf's been good, but man, if you have as your top 3 receivers, Tyreek, Jalen, and OBJ, good luck stopping that offense. But Sad Wilson's been disappointing, man. I don't really know what's going on there. Pete, $5 super chat. Thanks for supporting the show, my friend. We appreciate Pete Benedict's for supporting the show. Dusty Bun. Are you a Stranger Things fan? You know that reference. Turn around, show me what you see. I love that song. Never ending story. Shout out Stranger Things 3, the best season of Stranger Things, by the way. Should we convince Joe Hayden to come out of retirement? Yeah, he's a guy we've talked about a little bit. He retired a few weeks ago, but before he retired, the Dolphins were linked to him. Actually, his agent, Drew Rosenhaus, was on television and was asked about that possibility of Hayden coming to Miami, and he said, well, an injury to Howard or Needham or a Jones setback would change things. Right now, he's not a great fit, but that would change things. Well, guess what's happened? A setback to Jones and an injury, season-ending injury, Nick Needham. So, yeah, I say call Joe Hayden. Even though Cater Co. has been great. Do you want to sign Joe Hayden? Type S for sign or type P for pass. I think he'd be open to coming out of retirement for a championship contender. He definitely wouldn't go back to his old team, the Steelers, but maybe the Dolphins. Type S for sign or type P for pass. Blake Carter, what are your thoughts? Why we struggle so much on the road? Ask Josh Boyer, man. We have the worst road defense in the league, giving up 32 points per game. That ranks dead last in the NFL. Road defense. It's ridiculous. Luckily, they did win the 2 games, though, on the road in Detroit and Chicago. Barely, but a win is a win in this league. Carter Reimer, who could replace Jason Sanders? Thank you for asking this question, Carter. Jason Sanders got to go. Jason Sanders has got to go. He's been a bottom 5 kicker in the league. I mean, he just has not been very good. He missed a 29-yard field goal last week. The guy I'm looking at here is Cole Murphy. He is out there and available. He's a free agent, and he was the best kicker in the USFL. Made a 60-plus yard field goal in the USFL. He actually has worked out for the Dallas Cowboys and some other teams. Cole Murphy, I would say, maybe look at him. Michael Turner. Is this the first time we've had a franchise running back since Ricky Williams? Yeah, I mean, Jay Ajayi was pretty good, dude. I know it was like a short-lived thing with him, but the J train was rolling, dude. It's too early. I like Jeff Wilson. I mean, I was saying before the game last week that he's better than Mostert and should be RB1, and some of y'all clown me. But, yeah, I really like Jeff Wilson, but it's too early to say if he's a franchise back. Guys, go down, subscribe to the channel, youtube.com/Dolphins News. Go into that big red sub button. You can follow me on Twitter, @WillScott44. Get in my DMs. Ask me a question if you were not able to get a question in on the mailbag. Also on IG, @WillyFins. Go and follow me on social media. Appreciate everyone tuning in. That was a fun mailbag. A lot of interesting questions. How about Cole Murphy? Would you sign Cole Murphy, Chunks?
Willy Fins!
I'm not just saying that because I know Cole personally and went to college.
I don't really know his numbers.
By the way, my boy Sterling Hoffrichter texted me last night. Guess where he is?
Where is he?
He's in Dallas. He's in town. We might get together.
Oh, yeah?
Sterling Hoffrichter. You know the first thing I'm going to tell him when I see him?
What?
You would not have punted it off of a player's ass, is what I'm going to tell him. The butt punt would not have happened with my boy Sterling Hoffrichter. I might see in the next day or two.
Guys, what's your favorite season? Will's is 3 from Stranger Things. What's your favorite season? Let us know.
Oh, my gosh.
What is your favorite season?
I love this time of year because all the major sports – I just got a tweet about Jason Sanders. I was hoping that they cut him. I love this time of year. All the sports interlap. The weather's great. Got the holidays coming up. Thanksgiving's coming up. Christmas is coming up. Halloween just happened. The fall is by far my favorite season. By far. I will say that moving from Syracuse to Dallas, I'm going to like winter a lot more than I did up there. Dude, I'm with you if you're the guilt. Sam Hauser, 24 points last night. You kidding me? 6 threes.
Are you kidding me?
But I would say fall. Fall is my favorite season. What's your favorite season? John Ruiz saying Christmas, so winter's his favorite season. Winnow Witt is a fan of The Walking Dead. John Ruiz, Christmas and Thanksgiving. I'll say this. What day do I prefer, Christmas Day or Thanksgiving? Like, we're just talking about the days in general, Chugs. I would say I prefer Thanksgiving Day over Christmas Day. 100%. Like, Christmas morning is a lot of fun. I mean, you open your presents and whatnot. But then, like, you get sad at the end of the day, like, oh, shoot, Christmas is over. Like, 2 months of build-up and it's over. So, like, I'm not, like, a huge fan of, like, Christmas Day. I'm really not. Christmas Eve is dope. But, like, the older we get, Chugs,
It's
like Christmas morning isn't as like hype as it used to be.
Hanukkah morning for me is just like, it just doesn't hit the same.
Right. But Thanksgiving, I love Thanksgiving Day. Just eating food all day, watching football all day, relaxing all day. And then now you're looking forward to Christmas. So I love Thanksgiving Day. And I'm going home are you going home to the H for Thanksgiving?
I don't think so.
I'm going back home. I'm looking forward to it. I'm leaving 2 weeks from yesterday. I'm looking forward to being home for Thanksgiving. Jordan Schwartz, Thanksgiving means hunting. If you joined us on Sunday, Jordan Schwartz, we were hunting. We went bear hunting. We got the shot fun, went bear hunting. Pop. Fear the Kilts. Are you going to Washington? Is that what that means for Thanksgiving? Gavin Owens saying, Wahoo-ah. I was like, Fear the Kilt. I was like, I've never heard of that town in Washington. Gavin Owens saying winter. Chris saying summer. I love summer too. Summer's is my second favorite season.
Mount Rushmore Thanksgiving food.
Oh, does this include dessert?
Yes, you only get 4. Mount Rushmore.
Mac and cheese. Apple pie, not pumpkin pie. Apple pie. Actually, put a finger down. Blueberry pie on Thanksgiving is what I prefer.
Okay.
Apple pie outside Thanksgiving. Blueberry pie on Thanksgiving. Cranberry sauce. And turkey's got to be there. Turkey's got to
I can give you turkey with cranberry sauce.
Turkey with cranberry sauce.
What's your 4th?
Give me a second. This is a tough question. I want to make sure I get it right.
Hey.
I'm gonna say mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes? Okay.
Yes. What are your top 4?
Stuffing. Number 1.
I respect it.
Turkey and cranberry, number 2.
Oh, turkey and cranberry is unbeatable.
Green bean casserole.
Please tell me you're going to put mac and cheese in your top 4. Mac and cheese is the premier Thanksgiving dish.
I got to go pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie / pumpkin roll, number 4.
Pumpkin pie. Oh, my gosh.
Good.
I literally I got so mad you said pumpkin pie, my water bottle spilled. Pumpkin pie is the most overrated Thanksgiving dish ever.
You're right. Sweet potato casserole. My one of my friends' moms makes it with candied pecans on top too, with the marshmallows. Absolute bomb.
Pumpkin pie is overrated. Here's why. Outside of Thanksgiving and the holidays in general, you never have pumpkin pie.
I love pumpkin spice.
You might have blueberry pie. You might have apple pie. You never have. There's a reason for that. It's not the best pie. I don't mind it, but compared to apple pie, compared to blueberry pie, there's no comparison.
Dude, nothing like pumpkin pie just covered in whipped cream. Oh.
See, I don't like whipped cream. That's a hot take. I understand that.
What?
I've never liked whipped cream.
And if you're going at me for my top 4, you don't even have stuffing in your top 4. And that is easily a top 4 Thanksgiving food.
Well, you don't have mac and cheese, which is absurd.
Dude, mac and cheese you eat every other point of the year. Yes, mac and cheese is good. But on Thanksgiving, yeah, I'll have some mac and cheese. But that's not what I'm looking forward to. I have mac and cheese all throughout the year.
I don't know. Look.
Ooh, cheesy potatoes with bacon.
You're not wrong.
Winnell and Witt, you're speaking my language.
Fear the Kilt saying gravy. Daddy Dean ice cream. I see. I like blueberry pie with vanilla ice cream.
Ooh.
Yeah. See, I'm not the only one. Brian doesn't like whipped cream either. So there was this
hot take.
There was this Sonic over by my childhood home, and whenever I would go to this particular Sonic and like get a milkshake or whatever, I would literally have to say, I'm allergic to whipped cream. Because otherwise they put whipped cream on it. I would say no whipped cream, and they could put whipped cream on it. So when I started saying I'm allergic to whipped cream, which was a lie, but it worked, they stopped putting whipped cream on it. I can't do whipped cream.
What would you have done if they were like, what are you allergic to in whipped cream?
One time they did question me there. And I'm like, I don't know. I just have a reaction whenever I have it. But, whipped cream ruins the taste of everything it's in.
That is so false.
Coffee, pie,
oh my
ice
God.
cream,
You are...
sundaes, milkshakes.
I will down whipped cream straight out the bottle.
I can't do whipped cream.
You are so wrong on that. I'm sorry,
I'll say
Will.
this. Look.
Will's food takes are awful.
I'll say this.
His food takes are awful.
I'll say that.
Doesn't like whipped cream? You don't like whipped cream?
I hate whipped cream.
That's like being like, oh yeah, I hate laughing.
I hate whipped cream.
Oh my God.
I do not like whipped cream. Do not like it at all.
Sam, I do not like whipped cream here or there. I do not like whipped cream anywhere.
You got that right.
I do not like whipped cream on Tia. I don't like whipped cream here or there.
See, Fear the Kilt, gravy makes everything better. Couldn't agree more, Fear the Kilt.
Oh, strawberry cheesecake. Oh, Jordan.
Dude,
y'all are making me hungry
strawberry
now.
cheesecake is elite. It is elite. All righty, we ready to get this preview rolling, Chunks?
I guess now that we've kind of roasted you on your whipped cream take.
That was a fun conversation, though.
Dude, I can't believe you don't like whipped cream.
Can't stand it. Can't stand it. I'll say this, though. I didn't like ketchup.
You never surprised me.
I didn't like ketchup my entire life until like 2 years ago.
That is just... Dude, I'm just flabbergasted right now. I'm sorry. I got to get ready for the next segment. I don't even know what to do right now.
Guys, we got a Dolphins-Browns preview coming up. Going to go over some injury updates, also keys to victory, and my prediction. Then we'll take some super chats, answer some more questions after Dolphins-Browns. Give me a second, Chuck. Dolphins-Browns preview coming up. Wow, I might have to burp. Hold on. There we go. I'm good now. Dolphins fans, welcome to Dolphins Today. I am Will Scott here giving you guys a Dolphins-Browns preview. The game coming up in 2 days. We're going to go over some keys to victory, also look at the injury updates, and get you guys my prediction as well. Certainly a lot to discuss here. Dolphins coming in 6-3 overall, and then you have Cleveland coming in with a 3-5 record. Guys, I want to know, who do you got? You got the Fins or do you have the Browns? Type MIA or type CLE down in the comment section. Type MIA for the Fins or type CLE for the Browns. Go down, let me know. Who do you got? It is the pinned comment on today's video. Go down and reply to it when you get a second. Let me know who you got. Is the Browns of Cleveland. Travel to Miami, going to be a 1 o'clock Eastern time kick. Their quarterback, we know a lot about him. Jacoby Brissett makes his return to Hard Rock Stadium. Remember when Brian Flores was trying to start Jacoby Brissett over Tua? Yeah, I remember that too. Let's take a look at the Dolphins injury report. Not as long as it typically is, but still a couple names to discuss here. So this is from Wednesday's practice. We're recording this Thursday during Dolphins Live, so we do not have the injury report for Thursday yet. But Teron Armstead did not participate. Not surprised. He didn't really practice much this year. Austin Jackson did not participate. Hopefully he's close to coming back, even though Brandon Shell's been playing pretty well in his place. Hunter Long did not participate. Those were the three DNPs. Tanner Connor was limited, and then River Craycraft, not injury-related, but in illness is why he was limited. Raekwon Davis with a knee was limited. Durham Smythe with a hammy. Jalen Waddle with a shoulder. I don't really think that's anything major. And then Christian Wilkins was a full participant as well as Waddle. So the guys that were full participants definitely going to play. The guys that were limited certainly on track to play. Now taking a look at the Browns injury report. Jack Conklin was limited. Martin Emerson did not participate. Neither did David Njoku. Do you know how to pronounce that next name? Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Koramoah, that's right. Koramoah. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah did not participate with a knee injury. And then Winfrey out with an illness. These guys were limited at yesterday's practice, Wednesday's practice. Greg Newsome with an oblique. Wyatt Teller and then Denzel Ward with a concussion. Their status is a little bit up in the air, but they should be on track to play on Sunday. Guys, be sure to subscribe and join us for the game. We're going live 30 minutes before kick. Go down, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications. You will get an alert on your phone whenever we post a video, whenever we go live. It's the best way to stay in the loop with the fans and our channel. But hope to see you there. We have a lot of fun during our watch parties. So let's get into keys to victory now. What do the Dolphins have to do to win this game? And I think the first key here is pretty obvious. The defense has got to wake the heck up, right? The defense has been terrible the last couple weeks and really the entire season. You take a look at where they rank. They rank in the bottom half of pretty much every single category. Points per game allowed, they rank 25th. Points per game on the road, luckily this is a home game, but still worth noting they're last in that category. Passing yards per game, they rank 23rd. Rushing yards per game, they rank 15th. Total yards per game, 23rd. Absolutely inexcusable. When you look at the talent on this defense, all across the board, at every single position, I get there's been some injuries in the secondary, but there's no excuse to rank in the bottom half of pretty much every single statistical category defensively. Josh Boyer, man, you were kind of questioned coming in. Oh, man, can he do well without Brian Flores as well? He should be firmly on the hot seat, especially if the inconsistencies continue throughout the rest of the season. They should cut ties with Josh Boyer if the defense does not improve. How hot is Josh Boyer's seat right now? Scale it 1 to 10 down in the comment section. I had high hopes for the defense coming in this year, but outside of a game or two, they've looked terrible. Let me know down in the comment section, what is Josh Boyer's seat like right now? Scale it 1 to 10. How hot is it? The defense has got to contain Nick Chubb, one of the best running backs in the league, arguably the best. When you look at what he does week in and week out, he is keeping the Browns season afloat right now. They're 3-5 without Deshaun Watson. Here's what he's done. He's second in rushing yards. He's first in touchdowns, 10. He's 11th in yards per carry, 5.6, and second in rushing yards per game, only behind Derrick Henry, with 105. So that is what you're going to have to defend on Sunday. Good luck, Josh Boyer. Cleveland ranks third in the NFL in rushing yards per game and fourth in rushing attempts per game. They're going to run the ball early and run the ball often. This is a run-first offense. They're playing with a backup quarterback. They're going to rely on Nick Chubb to get the job done. And you might see that name Chubb. That's familiar. Yeah, he's the cousin of Bradley Chubb, the newest member of the Miami Dolphins. So those two will be facing off once again here, so that'll be fun to watch those two go at. Hopefully Bradley Chubb can have more of an impact this week than he did last week. We're still kind of talking about the defense here, but force Jacoby Brissett into mistakes. We watched Jacoby Brissett play last year. We know this guy really isn't all that. He's done a serviceable job as the backup in Cleveland, but he's a mediocre, okay quarterback. 5 interceptions this season, 8 games, 7 touchdowns. Nearly 2,000 yards, a 63.9% completion percentage. He's done a decent job. He's done the job he was supposed to do, but he's really not that good. Force him into mistakes and you win this game, I think. Talking about the Dolphins quarterback now, keep Tua rolling. He's so hot right now. 6 touchdowns, no picks in his last 2 weeks, Chugs. And he has been really, really good. One of the best quarterbacks in the league this season. 15 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, nearly 2,000 yards. Keep in mind, when you're looking at those stats, that he missed 2.5 games. Nearly a 70% completion percentage as well. That ranks 4th in the league. Guys, can Tua win MVP? We talked about this at the show yesterday, but can he win the National Football League MVP? Type Y for yes or type in for no down in the comment section. I'm typing Y for yes. I absolutely think he can win MVP. And guys, you can go bet on his MVP odds, chatsports.com/bet. Use that promo code. Not only are you going to get a 125% deposit bonus, you're also going to get a free jersey. It's the best deal in the history of deals. Chatsports.com/bet. Go to that link. Use that promo code. Sign up. Deposit at least $100. Get that deposit bonus. Make your first bet. Send a screenshot of your bet slip and your account number to jersey@chatsports.com. Let us know what jersey you want. You'll get to pick between a Tua Tagovailoa jersey and a Tyreek Hill jersey. Let us know the size, the color, your address. We'll take care of the rest. Jersey@chatsports.com. That email address is in the comments and the description of this video. Getting him an next key here. Got to get Jeff Wilson more involved. Yeah, it was his first game, 9 carries in his first game last week as a Dolphin. Get him more involved. He should be RB1. You look at his debut, it was an impressive debut. He caught a touchdown and also averaged 5.7 yards per carry. One of the better performances we've seen from a Dolphins running back this year. The Dolphins have had one of the worst rushing offenses in the league. Get Jeff Wilson more involved, and I think that takes pressure off of Tua. Should help you win this game. Guys, let me know down in the comment section what you think. Who should be RB1, Jeff Wilson or Raheem Mostert? Let's get in some players to watch now. Number 1 is Bradley Chubb going up against his cousin Nick. I want to see what Chubb can do. It's his second game as a Dolphin. Just 1 tackle, no sacks last week. That should change this week. Hopefully that changes because you did give up a first-round pick for this guy and gave him $110 million. Then you have Xavier Howard. I think I was asked about this earlier on our mailbag, but X has not been X this year. He has not looked stellar. So hopefully he has a good performance here. I'd love to see him get an interception. And then Christian Wilkins. I'm excited to see what Wilkins can do. We mentioned earlier making Jacoby Brissett make mistakes, put some pressure on him. Christian Wilkins might be the guy to do that. And then River Craycraft, if he's active. I have a feeling, I don't really know how to explain it, but I think he has a good game. No reception since week 3. So you're probably like, Will, why is he a player to watch here? I just have a feeling that River Craycraft's going to have an impact in this game. Hopefully he plays. He's been at practice this week. Watch for him, but I have a feeling that River Craycraft's going to push the Cray button and have an impact in this game. Last time I said that, he got a touchdown in a preseason game, so just saying. Shugs is singing I Have a Feeling Around. It's a great song. And then Jeff Wilson. I'm excited to see what Jeff Wilson can do here. His second game as a Dolphin, much like Bradley Chubb. He had a pretty strong impact last week. Hopefully he's RB1 on Sunday. Some storylines to break down. Miami is going for their 4th straight win. 3 straight wins for Miami. Can they keep it up? If they do get their 4th straight win, they're going to be 7-3 going into the bye week. We heard Mike McDaniel talk about how significant that would be in the postgame last week. 7-3 going into the bye would be awesome to achieve for this football team. Would be their 4th straight win, and then Tua's MVP chase. He is very much in the mix right now to be the National Football League MVP. If he has another good week, the noise is just going to get louder. But then this is a must-win game for the Browns. So they're 3-5 right now. They got Deshaun coming back in Week 12. They fall 3-6. They're probably going to be out of the playoff race when Deshaun Watson comes back. The goal coming in was Jacoby to kind of, keep the ship afloat and then, still be in the mix when Deshaun comes back. If they're 5-6, then yeah, they have a shot. If they're 3-6 though, man, that's going to be really difficult for the Browns to get back in the conversation with how deep the AFC is. Guys, go down, predict the score. What do you think the score is going to be? Who do you think is going to win? Go down in the comment section. Let me know. I'm saying 27-15 Dolphins. I think the defense is going to play a lot better. Just slow down the run and don't let Jacoby Brissett beat you. It should not be that difficult. I'm saying 27-15 Dolphins. Guys, go down and subscribe to the channel. Hopefully see you all there for our watch party on Sunday. Brian is saying 42-13 or 42-17. Jesus, 30-10. Wendell and Witt, 27-20. What are they at? That's going to be tough. That's going to be tough. Robert Jarvis saying 35-30. Hopefully it's not that close, but a win is a win. Daddy Dean, 42-10. Eric saying 34-21. Jordan Swartz, 28-17. Fear the Kilt, 42-30. Zealous Smoke, 31-19. John Ruiz, 30-25. Tua season, 32-22. Wendell and Witt, 27-20. Jesus, we taking the dub for sure. Hopefully you're right, man. Tua season, saying 32-22. Fear the Kilt, I'm with you, man. Hopefully the defense can play a little bit better.
All right, guys.
Blake Carter.
I'm just going to give it to y'all straight right now. Oh, what happened to my camera?
Why are you blurry?
I don't know.
That's weird. John Ruiz, I'm with you. Fear the kill. Defense is a dumpster fire. Yeah, Josh Boyer's on the hot seat, dude. Defense has got to play better. Brian, defense scored 2 times. Robert Jarvis, we need to stay focused. I'm with you, dude. Eddie Hutchinson, 24-17 Fins. Raphael, 28-10. There we go, Chugs. You're back. Yay! Producer Chugs is back. Uh-oh. You might want to change the title bar.
Oh.
Guys, we're losing the Super Chat battle. What is going on? Look. They beat us last week too, but I'm confident that we can catch.
We weren't even told about this Super Chat battle.
Are they having a Super Chat battle? And they're going to get on me for, oh my. Remember that, Chugs? And they got all mad at me when I told everybody that we were doing it like a month ago? Ridiculous. Blake Carter, I think we're going to be where we're at right now, a 6 seed. Get in with an 11-6 record. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe 12-5. 12-5. A lot of people have been saying 12-5. It's definitely possible. Hey, Zeus. So hopefully that happens, dude.
Guys, all I can say is if we can catch up to the Browns, I'll do a boot.
I'll do a shot fun if we can catch the Browns. You do a boot, I do a shot fun. 100%.
Guys, can we do it? Because they're kind of whooping our you-know-whats right now. And then they're talking mess to us. Really, I'm getting messages right now about how, this is what's going to happen on Sunday.
Blake Carter. Fear the Kilt. We set the record last Sunday. Can we do it again? I think we can. We got 2K last Sunday. Fear the Kilt, it was epic, man. And anyone, like Fear the Kilt did, anyone who sends in a $100 Super Chat, you get a song. It's just how it works. You 100% get a song. 100%.
Oh, yeah. All right, guys.
Shot clock on.
It's about that time. 1 minute. 1 minute on the clock.
1 minute on the clock. Every Super Chat. I need that platform back. Shake that fin. Shake that fin. Shake that fin. Hey, Zeus.
Shake that fin. Shake
that fin. Gotta get that. Shake that fin. Shake that fin. Gotta get that. Shake that fin. Shake that fin. I got that boom boom pow. Great song.
My fins are rocking my style.
Shake that fin. Shake that fin. Shake that fin.
30 seconds left.
Shake that fin. 30 seconds on the shot clock, guys. We get some super chats. We'll stick around. Otherwise, we'll bounce. We'll continue to answer your questions, though. Oh, wow. G-Man Choi just got traded to Pittsburgh. Got to get that. G-Man Choi, the Rays first baseman. Shake that fin. Got to get that. Shake that fin. Hopefully you're right, Mike. I would love to see the throwbacks again.
All right, 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll see if any came at the buzzer. Carlos.
Any at the facts.
Defense coach needs to be creative. That's right. Give him credit against Detroit. It was obviously the worst first half of defensive football we've ever seen from Miami. However, he made adjustments. He did not make adjustments against Justin Fields last week. Bins up. Maybe that'll be Bradley Chubb's job. Stop his cousin.
All right, guys. We didn't get any super chats in. So that's going to conclude our show for this week. We appreciate all of y'all for watching with us. And join us this Sunday.
Yes, we're going to be going live on Sunday, 12:30 Eastern Time, 11:30 Central. 9:30 Pacific time. You don't want to miss it. We're going to have a lot of fun. That's a big game. They got to beat the Browns. Chance to get to 7-3. But yes, Blake, to answer your question, we're going live on Sunday before the game, 11:30 Central, 12:30 Eastern time. Subscribe, turn on notifications so you know that we are live. All right, guys, we're going to bounce. We'll see y'all on Sunday. Dolphins fan.